Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you my very first video collaboration effort. Welcome back and thanks for visiting. I was perusing my Instagram feed recently, which is something I don't do very often, which makes this an even more chance discovery. And I ran into somebody who had just purchased a Helix Sound System upgrade and was about to install it, and he was contemplating whether or not to purchase his own programming dongle. And somehow I saw that he's got a Virginia license plate. Wow, maybe he's nearby. So I sent him a private message and said, hey, I've got a dongle. Let's get together. I'll be happy to flash your Helix box for you, and that way you don't have to worry about buying one. And much to my surprise, he's nearby. And when I say nearby, it's about an hour, but that's not terrible. And then to an even bigger surprise, at some point, either because I saw his face or because I finally recognized his username, I realized that I'd seen his videos in YouTube before. He asked, do you mind if I make a video of you doing this? And of course I don't mind. I would like to do an experiment. Can we share this experience? So the collaboration was born. The video of his programming is on his channel. My goal today with this video was to capture an experiment. So let me go ahead and get on over to his house so we can get started, and then I'll let you know how it goes.
What is up, guys? We are here to do some Helix programming today, and we have special guest StealthGTI. You probably know him as Scott. StealthGTI, welcome.
Thank you.
So we don't get too serious in our videos here. We're just messing around. So what's the first thing we're gonna do is try and I could get a longer NIC cable if we want to pause.
Well, I've never used a NIC cable with it before, and so I don't know if length will play into signal quality or not. So
notches for 10, 15 feet.
Let's see if it even works first.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So what's the first test we're gonna do here right now? Test yours.
Well, first we'll see if the. Are we still rolling?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking. I wasn't sure.
I can stop at any time.
Oh no.
And cut it all up. I don't even edit.
Well, I noticed that yours is your videos.
I'm not very sophisticated. Yeah. I just say screw it. If they want to watch boring stuff, they can stay. If not, they can leave.
Yeah.
Fire extinguisher. Never saw that. That's interesting too. Screws in there and everything. I would go insane.
Yes.
You don't care, right?
I did screws and
functionality. I mean, that's what you're into.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, look, I
like
got the
that.
scratch in the video I just shot. I didn't catch these scratches very well.
Yeah.
But I've hauled 8-foot boards of lumber in here, and that's what did
good.
that.
You use it.
So this is what I was talking about.
The canvas back. It's all one piece. I see what you're saying. Instead of two pieces.
I have to pull this back.
Oh. I never seen that. That's pretty cool though.
And then once I do that,
your whole top will come off.
Pull the whole thing out of the way.
I'm gonna lay it somewhere.
I make people cringe when I throw this stuff on top of the car.
Oh, you did that.
It's ceramic coated, man. It ain't gonna scratch it. It's great. So now
you're seeing what StealthGTI is mostly known for is this crazy setup. I don't know if I make him go through every device again. That's in a video that you can see on his channel.
Yes.
Is your YouTube name Stealth_GTI also?
No, no underscore.
No underscore on that, but his Instagram is Stealth_GTI. So yeah, that's the fancy setup. Now, you're gonna plug in your programmer to yours as we're doing a little sneaky test here.
Yes.
To try and determine that the programmer does not show you the code your Helix is on when you plug it in. It shows you the code that was last programmed for the last car.
Yes.
And that's what we're trying to just prove for fun.
Right.
Just to see if we can get it exact.
It's either bad advertising or misconception. When you go to Volkswagen's website, it says pre-programmed for the GTI and four-door Golf.
It does.
And it's not. And so then people from there speculated that, well, the programmer's preloaded with it, and it's not. I can tell it's not, because it isn't perfect. Yeah.
Although It's a lot better than I thought it was the first 10 minutes after I heard it when I installed it. I was just on a bad channel or something, like probably 80s new wave. Not the cleanest channel.
Oh, well, gosh.
And it was harsh.
Well, Sirius is harsh anyway, because it's
in general,
audio.
super compressed. I was just thinking about their bit rate today, going, I wish they had a better bit rate. But then I put on like some classic rock, something like that, and it was almost perfect. So it isn't nearly as bad as I thought at first without programming. But I'm looking forward to, you know, tidying up. I can't even go, I can't really even go half volume before it gets harsh. So a lot of people have said that's what'll clean this up. Turn that off so we don't get any copyright strikes. Oh yeah. Oh, so we're trying to see what this says right now?
Yeah, so it says 57 because
As you suspected.
and it says that because not only have I loaded my car, but I've also loaded 2 other GTIs.
And they're all the same code.
And I did a Passat wagon as well. And so I don't remember what its code was, but that was when I discovered when I went back to a GTI that it gave me something else.
All right.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load code 97.
A weird code. All right.
This is, I believe, the low output for this car, and I don't remember why you would want to use it. And all it takes...
I remember something about a low output.
Yeah. So all it takes is a press.
Hold the button till it spins or something.
I think it'll send me a PF or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe I was supposed to let go. All right, I was supposed to let go. So now I've got a 97 plugged in there.
So now you're on low.
Right. So
supposedly.
if I unplug this and then plug it back in,
right,
it's checking, and it still says 97.
Right.
I think with that thing swirling around, what I don't know is if
it's not checking yours. It's the last thing programmed, is what you're.
That's what
thinking.
We'll find out when we plug it into yours.
Oh, true.
When we plug it into yours, we'll find out what it's doing.
There's no way it'll say 97.
No, we shouldn't at all.
Okay.
And so
that'll be the final test to show what the programmer really does.
I'll leave that there.
All right, we have this one powered up. We're going to plug in and see if it gives a 97. Then it always shows you the last code programmed. It does not show you the code in the Helix.
That's what we think. There it goes, right to 97. So now
it does not show you the code that you're on at the moment. That's what we've proved, right?
And I think that these things actually aren't programmed with anything. That's why you hear what you hear.
Right.
So the thought is that when I set you to 57...
I didn't have any programming. That's why it was loose and not very clean.
Yeah, so
okay.
Yeah, you'll hear a difference.
All right. So all we do is just turn it to 57, hold the button, and we're done? Is that easy?
It is that easy. And so I wasn't sure if you wanted to get inside to listen when I do it, or if you want to turn up some music to hear the difference. Because you'll hear the difference immediately.
Really?
And that's what I'm hoping to see.
I want to find a really clean song. I'll be back in a sec, guys.
Unfortunately, the overlords at YouTube and the evil record companies have once again held back the little guy and banned the music that was originally being featured in this video clip here, as well as on LastHumansGarage's video. His video doesn't even feature this clip anymore. I decided to mute it and just give you a cheesy voiceover. And so we're at about here is where you can see that LastHumansGarage, sitting in his car, noticed a change in the way the audio sounds. He heard it right away. From there, I did exactly what I said I was going to do. We verified that his module still says 57 on it, of course, because we just flashed it. And then I unplugged the module from his car, plugged it into my car, and again it says 57 because we knew it would. It stored the data. And then I pressed and held to flash file 57 back into my car. There you have it. I think we have conclusively proven that not only is Helix not pre-programmed from the factory for the Golf and GTI, but we've also proven that the programmer does not read the Helix box that we're plugging into. Instead, it is always going to display whichever file number was last accessed on the programmer. Thanks to LastHumansGarage for this collaboration. It was a pleasure meeting you, and I had a lot of fun. I knew this was going to be cooler than recording the installation of an ECS skid plate. I will do the skid plate. I'll work on that tomorrow if weather permits, and I hope to get that uploaded next week. Thanks for being here, and I appreciate you sticking around. Feel free to subscribe if you like what I'm doing, and I will see you next time. Take care.